Hello everybody, it's me, it's Pluto Man, and let's get to it again. I'm getting a little bit fed up of this. Just nothing's really happening for me, but you just got to get back on the horse again every time you get knocked off, every time you fall down, every time you get bruised and bloodied, you got to get back up again. It's been like that this month. It's been pretty torrid. Played three of those W coupe things, got absolutely nowhere. I got even worse than the average nowhere. Of course, it doesn't matter if you don't cash, you don't cash, whatever. But just anyway, here's the single draw, everybody, and I've got a reasonable draw on the bus, and I feel reasonably comfortable with this game. So let's see what happens. I mean, I'm going to do very well, but at least I feel sort of in my comfort zone here. I feel like I need to be there a little bit. Let's see how many he's going to draw. None. It's interesting strategy here, and I've hit two fours. Going to come out and bet, is he? Ah. I'm just going to check it back. What's he got? Checked. I mean, yeah, okay, try that. Yeah, I need to sort of bluff there sometimes. I don't know what. Maybe my top two cards hit either my top two cards. I'll bluff, right? So that time, hit the 10 or the 7. I'll bluff there. Um, he's had exactly the sort of hand I thought he would have. Reasonable draw here. Well, I think I'm actually going to let this one go. Single draw. I don't have any single draw notes on him, which is a bit silly. And got a paired 8, which helps a little bit, I think, but I'm just going to let this one go. If I had a slightly better 98 draw, I think I would have called it. I think that's really, really, really good. I think it's really, really close, that one. Yeah, here's a pat 10. This is a good hand. Pretty rough pat 10, but unless someone shoves or whatever, is that what you're going to do now for 100 big blinds? You see it so often, don't you? That it wouldn't surprise me at all if you did that. Don't know you, no idea who you are. Um, okay, just folds. Okay, I'm getting very cynical at the moment. So anyway, it's been a good week in some ways, regardless of what's happening here. That um my my sister-in-law had a baby. Yeah, I'm now an uncle. So my parents, they're in their 70s. They're now grandparents. They thought that might never happen. So my brother, it was amazing getting a message from my brother. We had no warning at all because I knew it was going to be coming pretty soon, but there was no like, oh, this is she's gone in and blah blah blah. It's just we made a big hand there. It's a biggish pot too, right? Um, made number 9. Oh, a two card draw too, right? So you jammy bugger. Anyway, so yeah, little boy. Did I mention what sex he was? It's a little boy. So that's all I got for my brother. Baby boy. It's like, oh my God. And then some pictures and then the name. Can I guess what his name is? It's actually my middle name, which I quite like. Very common name. I won't tell you. It's got 5 letters, which is good. Whereas, it's not like my first name is a lot more than 5. I was going to have to ask, how do you spell that? It's a very, very common name. It's a timeless name. I'd say it's timeless. Both of my grandfathers actually had that name, and I think my sister-in-law's one of her grandfathers had that name too. So very, very good choice. It's exactly what I would have picked actually. So lovely name. Oh, number 9. So you win with number 9, then you lose to number 9. And then number 9 got a draw to a rough 9 here. Now if he opens, I'm gonna call here. The raise is quite small, and I don't love this. Hit reasonably well though. Oh, drawing four. Now, if I get raised, I'll let it go. If he shoves or something, I'll have to, yeah, and my 98's not very good. So it's very frustrating. That happens quite often, but you actually hit the best card you can possibly hit, and then have to fold anyway. That happens quite often. That was just so weird though because he drew four. God. So no other way. So none of this makes any sense. Why makes any sense at all? Big draw here. Play it as a draw. Don't play it as a pat. I think it would be a mistake to play this as a pat actually. Um, That's one thing I've been struggling with all month is about being three bet to the bejesus. I'm gonna call because my draw's so smooth, but just gonna raise. I mean, if he's it's that sort of month, isn't it? That sort of month. It's exactly what it is. That sort of month this month. Nothing you can do about it, right? I've got number 10, he's got number 9. This is September 22, everybody. That's what's gonna happen. Big sigh there. That's what happens, right? I could have just bet that directly, but the money was going to go in there regardless. It's it's a little bit. It's like being continually hit over the head with a great big hammer. That's what it's been like all month. It's been no let up. It's been no. Oh no, it's not quite true. There've been little oases of calm amongst it all, but that's been about all. Running into an awful lot of stuff. Again, number 9, would you believe it? This hand just keeps coming up. Wish I could have had that hand. I would have tied. I would have quite been alright with a tie. I would have felt okay. Right here, see I've got a 98 draw. Ooh. Let's go three-way, didn't really want that. Got bugger all chips here. Hit pretty well. I decided to bet like 2/3 of the pot, still got a little bit behind. And he goes all in. Would you believe? But he's drawn 2 here, right? So I thought, should I call there? I decide to fold. Don't know. Not going to come in with this. This is feels like this is coming to the end. Yeah, not having a very fun time of it at the moment. Didier Kang had 9 chips or something at the beginning of this hand. He's the first player out of the tournament after 8 minutes. Yeah, not going to get involved with this jack. 2 more hands left before the blinds come around again. He goes all in, definitely not getting involved. And this time what have I got? Oh, okay, I've got a jack with a smooth 9 draw, so I think it's all just gonna go in here. Oh, now he draws 1. No, it's not going to go all in. It's not going to go in. When he decided to draw, and I would have had the worst. I wouldn't have had the best hand even if I'd hit. Gosh. Okay. Now what I've got something similar. 9 draw, not as good as the other 9 draw, and it's got a pat jack. Because it's not as good, I might be more tempted to pat this one. Let's see. Okay, drawing 3. So I decided to pat. He's drawing 2, so this is going to hold up a lot of the time. I'm just going to get it all in anyway. Unfortunately, LJ's got a 10-7, and I'm out. Do I want to come back in. Let's see. Back in December 2020. Right, let's get some money in with this one. 200, okay. It's quite a big raise. The problem I'm facing here is that somebody could, when you just call like this, you incentivize somebody else to then, okay, have to call this. Ooh, I'm just going to call because, oh wow, that's interesting, right? Ooh, okay, so bluff is two threes, three-way. I had a good hand, but I've come up against, you feel that you're only going to win 50% of the time, maybe a little bit over. And there's this other guy who might call as well if I call right. So when people bet, they usually have some sort of nine. Even though they only bet half the pot. I don't think there's there wasn't much value in raising there. If I raised, he was just going to fold anyway. And I got to see what he had, so I'm pleased with how I did that. Just quite. I didn't think about raising just briefly there, but I think it has been an overplay against most people. It's capable of bluffing. Oh, ow. So this is bluffing in single draw. Right, I'll just put that at the top actually. A little note at the top. And then right, bet 3-3. Is it 2-1-1? I think it was something like that. How did it go down? I can't remember exactly. Was it 2-1-1? Yeah, it was 2-1-1. Okay. Because you shouldn't be in the pot at all there. You know, limping in, then calling that biggish raise, then drawing two. I mean, that's just a recipe for losing money. And you've come into a raise pot there with a 3-card draw, so obviously he's playing way too many hands. Checks it instantly, right? Because he hasn't got anything, I don't suppose. 2 4s. So he drew 3 and actually a bunch of low cards there. Things people are going to be very suspicious when you draw 3 if you try and bluff something like that. 2 3 5. Let this one go. Yeah, the last time I played this, I felt really quite a bit disappointed because I had the chip lead with 7 or 6 players left. Ended up finishing 5th. It's my second attempt after busting out the first time. What blue sky all of a sudden? Windy though, so it looks like I will play tennis later today. Lots of nines there. Very, very similar hands these. I don't need to do anything aggressive against this guy. He's going to be he's going to be got a lot of chips here. Good draw here. Some money in. He's going to be doing all the aggression anyway. So 3, okay. I mean, that's just insane. He's playing far too many hands. Plays too many hands. Pretty clear. Fold this. My hand's terrible. Well, it's not terrible, but in these circumstances, it's not very good. So a lot of people would. So he's calling here. He shouldn't be doing that. Again, he's instantly checking every time. He's not. What? A lot of people instantly act. Oh, number 3. Ooh, okay. How many did you draw, by the way? 2-1. Okay, so you seem to know what you're doing. The shove. I guess I have to call him. He doesn't know. He just lets it go. I was hoping wrong about it, but that's the sort of hand I expect him to have there. Yeah. Much smaller this time, which makes me think he has a draw. So you don't really want to be adjusting your bet sizing based on the sort of hand you have. That's not what to do. And that's oh wow, I didn't expect him to not draw there. So the other possibility is that maybe he was slow playing something. Well, that's really weird. God, he's a maniac actually. This guy playing so many hands and wow. So I just no need to do anything aggressive against this guy. All the aggression's going to come from him anyway, right? So just let him drive the action, really. The only exception I'd say is to three bet him a little bit. Sometimes maybe he's even winning pots like that at the moment. To fold this wouldn't be terrible. I think to open this is kind of some kind of steal, but don't know anything about this guy. Never seen him before. I've got my phone. I could look him up. X of the chemical. Where's my phone? Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting one there. What happened there exactly? It's cool. That's such a weird play, isn't it? I mean, weird. Right. He's going to three bet here, isn't he? Probably. Right. Uh-oh. They don't fold. This is the problem, right? They don't bloody fold. What's he going to do? Have the best hand. Well, that's nice, but difficult if someone to bet there, right? No, Jack 10's pretty vulnerable there. He could have shoved or something after the draw. It wouldn't have shocked me that much. Drawing threes. It's amazing how many hands he's playing, isn't it? I can't believe he's a winner, but you never know, right? Wow. He is being very aggressive. It's paying off at the moment it is. He's opening so wide. It means I do need to three bet him pretty wide here. So if I get a decent draw or obviously a good pat hand, I have to start three betting him. Um, okay, he needs to fold here, assuming unless he. Yeah, I mean that's just out. That's just way out there, isn't it? It's just such a waste. Oh, number five. Look at it. Yeah, I mean, for all the world, it looked like he had a hand like that. So you kind of had to call there. No real choice in the matter. Problem I'm facing here is that two, one for me. Um, I just bet small there. I was hoping he'd check raise or something like that. There's number eight. we go. All of a sudden I've got 7,000. I wonder what he had there. How not to play it really. I've got a pat thing that I could only say. Oh wow, he did. That's all. He didn't put any more action than that before the draw. That's terrible to fold this. I'd been if it folded around to me, I'd have just opened that and patted it. Could have three bet and patted that. That'd have been fun actually to have done that. So maybe I should have done that. Maybe I missed a trick there. But it felt like he had a pretty good draw or something. Oh God, his draw was as weak as that. Well, I actually missed an opportunity there to three bet and pat. Not getting involved here. It's kind of funny that you're almost never going to be the opener in a situation like this on the button. Someone's going to come in before you. It's all very funny, this, isn't it? I don't really be following you very much. I'm not about you down the bottom here. It's break time now. Time for a coffee. They have identical hands. Oh, that's funny. You don't see that very often at all in this game. They both have exactly the same hand. Anyway, back in 5 minutes. Good draw here. No need to raise this, I don't think. Problem I face is someone could three bet here. So you're gonna do like you. I mean, you could go all in here, for instance. I'll just have to fold in that case. Sort of. What's he got? Let's see, got one for you, one for me. I lose. It's a shame. I had no choice but to do that really. Wow. Interesting. He does that. So I wonder what he's got then. Whew. Oh, wow. Interesting. Cool. So we did that with a much weaker hand. Whoa. Wow, look at that. Whoa. I'll replay this one. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Mm. If he didn't get caught by much worse than that, he might do that. I'm not sure that was the right thing to do there, honestly. We'll draw three now. Okay. He might actually have a better hand than me. I'm perfectly aware of that. Okay. Number 17 for me that time. That was funny, wasn't it? Nothing here. Good draw here. Um, Interesting. He's taking his time. Oh, damn, he just shoves it. He doesn't even think about it, does he? Doesn't even think about it. I could call here. If I'd hit something slightly better, I'd call, but sadly I didn't. So I think I'm happy with what I did there, though. Happy with how I played that one. But I just need to hit a little bit better. That's all. Isolate him. The other thing is, if he came over the top there, that's not a disaster for me. Then I'd fold, and I simply, I get out of the way then. Yeah, I mean, he'd be the one who'd like to four bet there. Could get out of the way, and it's not like it'd be a disaster because my draw's not that strong. Smooth nine draw's very good, but wow, wow, drawing two. So yeah, to 4,000. Yeah. Oh, huh. Do have enough to open this up. A little bit awkward though, because it's right at the bottom of my range. I'm right at the bottom of my range here. Okay, ooh, don't love this. And it gives somebody the license to three bet or shove or whatever. I mean, look how many chips you don't have. You could easily just shove here. Wouldn't surprise me. Hit two eights. If he goes all in, I'll have to fold, obviously. Okay, yeah, unfortunately I missed that. So that's alright then. That's alright. Not ideal, but what do you do? What do you do? Somebody's going to miss there completely, and I'll have to. I'll just put all my money. If he. You kind of know it, don't you? You sort of know it at the moment. This is September 22. That will never hold up. It's not going to hold up there, right? It's got a big draw. He's an underdog though. Can take him out. You're going to clear. You've got a clear edge there. Small one, but it's there, and it's how life works, right? At the moment, it's how life is working. There's no doubt about it. So now it's likely to be another bust out. Getting used to it. Ugh, but I did fine there. I thought that was the way to play that hand, honestly. Just to, with him being there, he's going to call pretty wide, I think. Call him here. Could re-raise. There's not really much point though. Problem is I face. It's got to run a little bit better than I have today. That's really what it's about. Uh, problem is that, yeah. So, my hand is. Oh Christ, what the hell's he doing? Hit well there, but drawing three. Already shown I'm willing to bet. Okay, there you go, back to 4,000. Was a nice hit there. Nothing here. Shame I didn't get a call. I could have done, I think. Do I want to shove here? I don't know whether I do really. I think I'll call a shove though if somebody puts me all in though. Do you want to shove? I'll call. What am I going to do here? I'm not going to fold, so do what you want. Use time, okay. One, one. I hit 2-8, okay. I'm just going to check it back. Oh wow! I think if I bet that, I probably would have got through because obviously he didn't have even as good as a king there. Oh, ugh. Tough old, tough old session again, hasn't it today? Tough old day. Um, let's join the badugi. See how long I last in that one. It's been a tough one. Okay. Just gonna call this one. Obviously, get people. It's probably gonna be my last hand, but there's. I win that, do I? Ooh, okay. What, 8,500, am I? Well, that's nice. Most chips I've had in the tournament so far. Wow, so I hit that time. Crikey. So ready to right. Right, that was the last rights there, and suddenly I survived. Well, I think I did the right thing by not actually re-raising and getting it all in, because um, there's a chance for more people to come in, and then if you hit, you can win a reasonable pot there. Right, so now, back in business, all of a sudden. Funny enough, I'm cover everybody apart from you now at this table. Second place on this table out of 6. Just gonna check. I'm just gonna now draw. Um, what's he gonna do? He's gonna okay. Now I'm gonna let this one go. Actually, 6-5-3 is not great, and he's just decided to go all in there. Yeah, I think I played that well that hand where I survived by not actually just getting all my chips in. You actually with a hand like that, it's what you want people in. You just got to hope you hit. Okay, so he's down to 700 odd. Ah, now how do I want to play this one? Ooh, awkward potentially. Let's goes to this amount. He's got 6-8. Okay. Okay. Okay, I do win the part. I was thinking, right, okay. Hold this one. Recalculate. I thought as soon as where's the badugi going? Where's the badugi? Let me confirm. Right. Hope some more people join still. We've got only 5 minutes to wait race finishes. Some people will join, I guess we're even in that 4 minutes now. Okay. Only 41 buy-ins so far. Gosh, this thing used to get 100 people, didn't it? During the during COVID. Wasn't COVID wonderful? For poker, COVID was a good thing. For like online poker, COVID was good for online poker. I think it's probably quite good for live poker too, when um people had you had some people who hadn't been out spending money and had actually saved money during that period and then had a bit of money to blow on poker. I think it then so when the lockdowns finished, they came back and they thought, well, or they decided to play some poker, burn off some of um their savings. So I've got an interesting little hand here. Four people at this table at the moment. It's kind of interesting. Um, hmm. Hold on. I'm gonna fold. That's how I'm gonna play this one. Would have opened and patted if it had 8-4, 8-7 jack. I'm not gonna get involved with this. So he's got 12.5. I don't even see how he got to 12,500, but there it is. Nuclear's still there. His third buy-in. Trouble is he gets to all these final tables and whatever, but I'm gonna have to re-raise it. So if I get 4-bet, I have to lay it down, I think. Okay, that's good. 5 figures for the first time, I think. I'm gonna let it go. I could raise this, but just by the people on the table means I'm gonna re-raise a little. I'm gonna raise a little bit less. I'll be a little bit tighter with my opening range. 2 minutes left, so should get onto 2 tables pretty soon, which I think I'd quite like. Got a queen here, not very nice. I will raise. I'm just going to get out of the way. If he raises, well, bloody can't get rid of him, right? Oh, you weren't supposed to bloody call there. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're gonna miss them most of the time, right? Oh, god damn, 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 damn. Like most of the time he's gonna miss, right? And that was one of the times he did it, and what a pain, what an absolute pain. Ugh, so he limps in under the gun with a 2-card draw. It's just like terrible, and then tries to take advantage of that poor play. Goes and hits a bloody 10. I turned my queen into a bluff there. I didn't have to do that. I could have just checked. He might have bet and I'd have let it go, but wow, such a you know. And it's funny, the opposite never happens. I never get the benefits of that. I'm never the one who limps in under the gun. Someone makes uh, I never limp in under the gun with a 2-card draw. Someone raises, I call. They bet, I hit my 2-card draw. Oh, so he's got no idea. Oh dear. Ugh. I'm going to let this one go, actually. I could re-raise. It'd be pretty decent to do that. So he's obviously got not the foggiest idea of what he's doing. Like Reg, almost over 10 seconds. 986, wow. Paid off to nothing here. What did chemical have? Oh, hang on, I don't know what I clicked on there. Whatever it was, I didn't want to. Yes, they've made it far too easy to deposit. I don't want to deposit. I'm never going to deposit. Yes. God damn. Wow, I clicked on deposit by mistake. It's not. I must have clicked. Is that the deposit thing? I'm never going to want to deposit, for God's sake. What makes you think I want to do that? Hit once, that's enough. God damn it. I mean, it's so easy to deposit and much harder to get your money out, isn't it? Might draw 3. The king this time. Check. Just limping as this. It's got 10 nights. He's so passive, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Criminal, really, the way he's playing. Really much criminal. Ugh. On my table the whole bloody time. Was this mid-class still there? He is, just about. Not going to get involved with this one. One big draw here. Might actually 3-bet this if he raises, depending on how much he 3-bets to. It's gone small actually. It's been a little bit. I'm just gonna have to go with this now. I can't fold, I don't think. He shows up. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, what's he got? 2, 1 for me. Yes, that's nice. Played that correctly because well, no discard. That's insane what you're doing, Tenchi Tom. Absolutely awful. Guess you're trapping or something. Probably just gonna have to go with this one. Ah, so both got my face. Now you want a 1-card draw, most certainly here. Okay, that's alright. So weird though, that was such a weird um both they just call me and pat me, it's so terrible, isn't it? So terrible. Ugh. So a nice little chip up there, didn't I? Lucky to hit that obviously. Now, sunny and windy today. Started off nice with a 5 and a 3. I might let it go, obviously. Badugi. Okay. So I've got about an M here of about 10, meaning that if the blinds, imagine it's a world in which the blinds can go up, I would, um, I'd have 10 trips around the table roughly. I'd have to call here. Could re-raise too, but it's been kind of passive. Oh gosh, he pat. I'd like him to be pat here. Now drawing 3. Only 5. Got a fold there. Okay. Could have re-raised there. I didn't need the variance right now. We got called by a lot worse hands. Suddenly I've got some chips. The good thing about three betting your draws is that some people might think you're bluffing when you come out and bet after the draw. And sometimes you do bluff there too, right? I'm going to draw this. My draw's too strong. Problem I'm facing here, though, is that these two could go all in. And that's not much fun for me if they do that. Yeah, if they do that, I'm not in such great shape then. That's the problem, right? Okay, but they didn't, so I'm up to 17,000 all of a sudden. Another big draw here. Another one. The same amount. Okay, let's make it simple by going for the same amount every time. What's he going to do? Right. Two, my God. Yeah. Wow. Nothing here. Just shoves, open shoves. Fine. 13.5 bets. Seems sensible. Hopefully I'll get to see this draw here. Want a pot there, I didn't see that. Maybe, gosh, again, drawing three. Come on, come on, come on. Break time now. Wow, this session's whizzed by. I had absolutely no idea that we were coming up to the break. Just a bit engrossed in this. Is he going to bet this? No, I am instead, though. Bit raised, what do I do? Depends how much, right? There we go. Probably got a badugi, this guy. It's a problem. You hit, you know, it's a two-card draw. Probably it's probably hit there. Even though I've got a very good, I've got the absolute best draw you can have. Anything really there to do is to fold. Sad, sad, I know, but just went out and potted it right. So yeah, anybody who watches me knows that I like to bet my three-card hands, which is exactly what you need to do. Right, so I'm suddenly going on quite well here, back in about 4 minutes.